is taking forever. So, okay. Let's start revision day. I can ask you everything, actually. Yes, everything. This will be so fun. So, in no particular order, we're going to review triads, inversions, first inversion, second inversion, seventh chords, preparation, resolution, minor mode, yeah, but with everything that entails, all the pivot tones, ascending, descending, and overstepping progressions, everything. So, show hands. Why would we use an inversion? It ascending, descending, and so why would you use an inversion? Why would you use an inversion, not a root position chord? Well, we are reading the Schonberg book, and it was a revision of Schonberg book, so. You're in the right track, actually. Voice leading.
I have no idea what it said. I cannot hear anything.
Yeah, no, it is true. The volume is very, very low. Yeah, I can hardly listen. Okay, okay. You can disappear and appear again. Don't worry. That's fine. So, see you in a bit. Now, Georg.
So, I don't know what he said. I have no help.
She said that to connect chords with other chords. That was she said.
I think one is practical. I don't think Schoenberg mentions that you could avoid easily perfect fifths, parallel fifths, parallel eighths. That's very handy. Or you can have a nice bass line, but I think with the inversions, which is actually Schoenberg does mention that. But I think the most important is you put the attention where you want. So the most important chords are not in inversions. So if you want a chord not to be so important, they want to be important, you do that.
Very good. Very good. Yes. One of the things that Schoenberg does say that it contributes to the a melodic bass line. Yes. Favors, and is very handy. It's very curious. Yes. To avoid parallel fifths or parallel octaves, and it's very handy as well. And also to create a nice counterpoint, especially between the bass and the soprano, the outer voices. Yes, exactly that. And also, yes, it's very, very true what you said, Elios, that the important chords, the chords that they have, they're heavier, let's say. Yes, they have more powerful gravitational field around them, such which is the main chord, which is the chord.
The tonic.
The tonic. There you go. Yeah, so to express that hierarchy, we put it in root position and not in inversion. Yes. We have other chords, we put it in inversion. Yes. Very good. Amazing. Laura. I'm very curious about what you think about the second inversion chords, the bass in particular, particularly the bass. I mean, how we approach the bass of a second inversion chord. How do we leave that bass, the bass note? Any ideas?
The bass in the second inversion chord.
Yes.
Don't we leave it a step?
Exactly. Step down, step up, yeah. But very importantly, we never approach or leave, yes, the 6/4 chord by leap or skip. Yes, usually, which are the main uses of a 6/4 chord? That is for everybody. Iris, Georgios. What is the main purpose? Georgios.
So the passing and the cadential. The passing is, well, a passing bass. Could be neighboring, I guess. It could be neighboring, but I think it's always passing. Why is it always passing? Anyway, the most common I think is 1 5 6 4 1.
Can I talk? Can I say something? I know it. Yeah, actually, it can be. Remember, chapter 1 prolongational progressions that uses 6/4 chords. Yes, it can be yes passing, or it can be neighboring. Yes, as a better note.
I guess we know the chord is passing, but there could be neighboring notes in the passing.
Neighboring notes. Yes, when you have, for example, 1 4 6 4. Yes. So
depending on the bass and neighboring notes on the top.
Exactly. Right. So passing, yes, yes. For example, can you name an example of a passing?
Said 1 5 6 4 tonic first inversion.
Fantastic. Exactly. Passing, fantastic. Neighboring, we said, yes. And we said cadential as well.
Yes, which is specifically the one on the dominant. Before the dominant, but 1 6 4.
That 1/6/4 has the same weight. What's the deal with the 1/6/4 cadential? I mean, it is considered to be a tonic. The function of the tonic.
Of course. It's like a. We haven't seen appoggiaturas yet, but let's say appoggiatura. It's going to the. It needs to be resolved. The 6/4 needs to be resolved.
Exactly. That's the yes. It is called yes. It is true. No, we haven't seen it, but yes, it's called. It's an appoggiatura of the dominant. Yes.
It's not a dissonance, but what is it? The 4.
And that is the main question of the interval of the 4.
Have it. Anything. And instability. That's what it has. Not dissonance, but unstable.
Exactly. Yes. And this is connected because always, yes, we should make connections. The second species of counterpoint, when it says dissonance, yes, remember we would say that the second species of counterpoint deals with dissonance, yes, and we don't treat musically dissonance as harsh or a bad sound or ugly sound or whatever. No, it's movement, it's unstable. Yes, a dissonance in music, yeah, exactly. It's considered to be unstable, so that's why that chord is not stable, it has to move towards another one. Now, if you have a 1/6/4 chord, that's clear, Laura, and it is for everyone. That concept, yes, that transversal concept that we are incorporating here, yes. We're going to learn about transversal concepts in pedagogy, by the way. That is an example of transversal concepts. When we're dealing with one topic and then whoop, there's another one that's zoom, cross. Yes, that has to do with the topic at hand. Yes, so the concept of dissonance, yes, in music is unstable chords or unstable, in the case of counterpoint, unstable intervals that needs to move. Yeah, you cannot stay there. Yeah. Now, what's the deal with the 6/4? Because there's been issues about that quite a lot. Yes, and it's good to know how to use them, not in not only in the conventional way. Yes. When I say conventional ways, what you just said. Okay, you can have a passing, you can have a neighboring, or you can have a cadential. Yeah. And if we compare it with, or take into account the Capron book, first chapter, prolongational progressions use 6/4 chords as part of a passing, like you said earlier, 1, 5, 6, 4, 1, 6. Or neighboring 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, yeah. Or 5, 1, 6, 4, 5. You're prolonging the 5 next to the end of the dominant. For example, that's very, very, very common. Yes, 5, 1, 6, 4, 5, 1, 1, 6, 4. In a coda, there's an dominant, there's have you seen compound themes?
Just now.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
today, I mean, just the previous lesson. Not just now. Just
Yeah,
now.
I get it. Get that. Okay, you're going to see that example in one of the sample papers. But yeah, to oh no. But the general concept 1/6/4 is that that is what Schonberg says. Yes, is that what happens with the base of the 6/4 chord? What tries to do that base? The fifth of that chord that is on the base momentarily. It doesn't matter, 1, 2, 3, whatever chord it is, whatever triad it is. When you put it in 6/4, in second inversion, what happens with that bass? What's the impact to that chord? Why makes it unstable?
I think you refer to the overtone.
Yes, exactly.
Because the bass creates a chord. Well, the first overtones, let's say, clash with the notes, the real notes above. So I know what the bass wants to do, but I guess what it means he wants to play the chord.
He wants to become the root.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yes, exactly. No, what you say is correct. Yes. In a nutshell, very briefly, let's say, when you have any triad, okay, any triad, not just a passing, any triad. In second inversion, that's bass note, which happens to be the fifth of the triad, wants to become the root. Yes. So, for example, if you have, let's say, D minor, okay, D minor in 6/4, A, D, F. Yeah. What would be the tendency? Which would be the next chord? If you want to comply that tendency. No, wait, it is. I know you know that. It is. Come on. If you have, we said, any chord in second inversion, when you put it in second inversion, you're creating, yes, an instability. You're destabilizing that chord. And by putting the fifth on the bass, in the case of D minor, A, D, F. Yeah?
In which scale?
A C major. Yeah. Well, very good question, actually. Yeah, because D minor can belong to many keys. But we're in C major. Yeah, all the examples by default, either in C major or A minor if I do A minor. Yeah. So if you have A, D, F, you have that chord, that A on the bass. Yes. And we said that any chord in second inversion produces, that bass note produces that chord to be unstable, yes, and he wants that A to be the root of the second chord, yes. So which would be, if we have a D minor second inversion, yes, at some point in our music, yes, all the keys, which be the chord that complies with that tendency?
I mean, I would say if you put a D chord in a second inversion,
Yes,
it's going to lead the A chord
exactly, but which A? Depends on C major.
or A minor.
Exactly, there you go. Yeah, exactly. That chord wants that bass now wants to be the root now. Yes, exactly, very good. Okay. Laura, that was clear because you didn't study that with us.
No, I didn't, but I think it makes sense. It's just making the bass the same, right?
Exactly. Yes, I mean the story of the overtones, yes, is basically that note produces kind of a clashing, yes. You can go to the lesson, yes, to see the explanation, but in a nutshell, okay, briefly, that note wants to be the root. So we can comply with it or not. Yeah. If we comply with it, we go to A minor. If not, as you already said, if we don't comply with it, we will either abandon that bass note for a step upward, step down, step up. Yeah? Fantastic. Can we have E? Because I'm seeing it, watching it. Can we have six chords, 4 chords in a row, one after the other one?
I mean, technically you can, but I don't think so because you have to resolve that or unstable.
Technically, well, we'll see how, but actually, yeah, no. Yeah, because very well, you said you have to resolve. I mean, if you have unstable and another unstable, yes, well, for now, we don't do it. Yes, remember that the whole vision of Schonberg is from clarity, from centripetal force. Yes, a centripetal force makes all the chords, yes, to create a force that reinforces the tonic, all the time. Yes, you are good. Yeah. Then from centripetal, the whole book is that from centripetal to centrifugal force. So out. Yes. Fantastic. Very good. Now, next one. The seventh degree. Laura, did we see the seventh degree with you?
Yeah, I think so. Find out.
You find out. What's the deal with the seventh degree? What do you have to do? How do you have to treat it? Do we do it in inversion? Do we don't do it in inversion? How do we resolve it? On which chord we have to resolve? Etc. 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 What do you remember?
You have to prepare the chord by holding over a common note, and then you have to resolve it by, oh no, this is in the seventh is the prepared note, and then you have to resolve it a step down, but the bass leaps a fourth up. Right?
Oh, okay, wait a second. So, which note you have? The seventh degree, triad, yeah, not seventh chord, triad, in C major, BDF. So, root, third, fifth, okay? Which note do we prepare? The B, the D or the F?
Seventh chord.
No, that's why it's a triad. Seventh degree, triad. Yeah?
We prepare the. We're not going to prepare the root, are we? Prepare the fifth.
Yes. Why? Why do we choose that note to prepare it? I mean, why do we need preparation? I think her internet is a little bit wobbly, like mine. Don't worry.
Because it's
There you go. You came back. Dum, dum.
minor chord. It's like a dissonance.
Laura,
So you have to
we just heard half of what you said. Because your connection is not great. That's fine.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you, yes. Very good. Can you repeat that?
It says you have to prepare the chord 7 because it's like a dissonance.
Yes, it's a dissonance. It's a diminished fifth. Yes. Good. How do you resolve it?
By step.
Yes. Step. What?
Down.
Yes. Can you give a step up? It would be wrong. Good, fantastic. Very good. Step up, but how do we prepare it? It is the previous. Very good, well done, Laura. Very good. The previous. We said we prepare the fifth, the chord. Then we resolve a step down. Yes, fantastic. But we have two ways of preparing that note. Yes, which is the interval of the two previous chords. Yes, that we need to have.
So you can prepare it by the third and by the octave.
Fantastic.
Or the boost.
Yes, exactly. And then, which are those chords?
Those chords are the second and the fourth.
Amazing. And Georgios, where do you go? I mean, the resolution we said, okay, the fifth goes down. Yeah, but which chord?
So if we need to have a common note, it will be the third degree.
Fantastic.
Fourth up.
Fourth up. Exactly. Which, by the way, is this ascending, descending, or skipping progression? Movement of the root. Ah!
Wait.
So we have a fourth up, fourth is down. And jump, ascending. Very good. That kind of has sense because it has a strong, yes. At some point in the book, it says that the reason why the 7th degree resolves on the third is because it's an ascending, it's a strong, yes, progression. Yeah. Do we use inversions in the 7th degree? Yes. Sure.
First inversion.
And which note do we double?
The third.
Yes.
The bass.
Right. Because it's the only note that
Doesn't have the power.
yeah, the mandatory tendency to go somewhere. Let's say.
Power. Superpower.
Super 7.
Yes. That's what I think.
Fantastic, very good. Now talking about minor mode. Now, Laura, pivot notes, the minor mode. Yes? Very curious about that. What do we have? Remember? The cases? Yes.
Pivot note is where we have each chord has the same note, basically.
I think what you're referring is a common note. I think.
Oh, is the pivot note where you have the sharps going up and the naturals going down? Okay.
But I will correct something that is very common, but that can create confusion. It's not sharp notes. Raised notes. Raised notes. Yeah? And I don't know if you heard the last thing I said. Because your internet is very
Yeah,
bad.
raised note.
There you
Oh,
go.
no.
If you have a scale with flats, then the raised notes, it has to be a natural. Yeah? So which is the tendency specifically? It is about like specific notes, so specific degrees. Now,
I'm not very sure what's the question.
that when we have the pivot notes in the minor mode, yes, we have certain notes that are raised and other notes that are not raised, they're natural, from the scale. So, first of all, which are those notes? Which are the degrees? Yeah, first, second, third. The 6 and
Understand.
7. Fantastic. And what happens exactly, Georgios? Which is the march of those degrees?
Can I say them all?
Yes, please.
So the raised 6 has to go to the raised 7th, the raised 7th has to go to the octave, nothing. The natural 7 has to go to the natural 6, natural 6 has to go to the 5th. No mixing, nothing else.
Exactly. So no natural 6 to the raised 7. Yes.
Harmonic keys, which we don't do. Unless it is the anyway. We don't do.
We don't do, that's why that scale is theoretical. Because it doesn't, yeah, please, no. Don't use it. Don't like it. That's why we always practice the melodic. That's a real one. Yes, that's the real thing. The harmonic is an unnatural theoretical, actually, theoretical scale. Yes, for everybody there, out there, that believes that scale that exists. It does. Poor thing, delusional. Delusional people there. Fantastic, very good. Now, I'm going to just jump around, but progressions. Lower. How do we classify the movements of the roots? We have 3 classifications. Movements of the roots. The root. It doesn't matter the inversion. Okay? That's the last topic we saw.
The ascending, descending, and overskipping, right?
Yes. Very good. It is. Tell me the ascending, which is the interval between chords that has to happen to have an ascending progression.
Okay. It is not an ascending. So, wait.
An ascending movement of the roots.
Okay.
I mean.
Okay. Yes. So, for example, that would be. Should I say no, or just
no interval?
Okay. So yes, sorry. So a third down.
Yes. Very good.
And I don't remember the other. It was
Come on.
It's because I didn't understand it, so I just tried to memorize, which is
that's a good way.
No, because I don't really know what I'm saying, so I'm trying to find a logic in that, and more or less but no. So I guess fourth up.
Yes. Actually,
that was because my brain did some work, but
look, at the end of the day, but this is very personal. I tend to say third down, fifth down, ascending progression. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, it can be a fourth up. Yes, of course. And then Laura, an example of descending progression.
That's fourth down, third up.
Yeah. And last but not least, period. Or skipping.
Second, up or down.
Yes. Can we have, for example, an ascending progression if we combine in between the two descending progressions? Could that be considered? That's a tricky one. Can we have an ascending? Yes. Can we have an ascending progression if we have two movements of descending?
This is a tricky.
I know. That's why I said it for you.
How many chords do we have?
Three.
3 chords. Yes.
Three.
Then I would say yes. We can't have ascending.
Yes. Of course, we have another components of variables like harmonic rhythm. Yes, if the two of those chords generally are short in duration. Yeah, let's say you have a 4/4. Yeah, you have the first chord, second is a crotchet minute. So the first chord and the third chord falls into all strong metric positions. Yes, that really helps. Yes, fantastic. Very good. Now, last but not least, let me see if we can have yes. Error detection. Error detection. Now, just let me know if you see what I see. Okay? Well, I mean, do you see? Sorry. Do you see? Okay.
I don't see anything.
Internet. Let me see. Wait, I will show you again. Don't worry. Everything collapsed. Everything. Can you hear me all the time? Ah, well, that's something. So you can hear me. Yeah, something in the streaming got really wonky. Let's try again. Here we go. Ta-da. You see it? Yeah, amazing. So, first we're going to listen to it and then error detection.
Can't hear it.
No, me neither. Something very weird. Very, very weird. Well, we can just keep that. Let me see. Wait. Ooh. Let me see now.
Not allowed, but amazing.
Thank you for your call. Yeah, model interchange there. Woo!
Yes.
Crazy! Okay, so let me see. Further. It is anything. Yes, this can. You have this. Yes, pretend you're the teacher. You have an assignment, and then you say, "Okay, I received this." I mean, of course, you have to correct according to what we have learned so far. Yeah, as you said, very very nice. Some other interchange is not allowed. But well, so anything. Just take a look and tell me if you see something that is not supposed to be there.
I mean, things sounded very harsh on the second part.
You're in a good place there. Yeah? Yes. I mean, you're in the right place. Okay?
Yes. Now I need to see exactly what is I mean, the inversion. Yes, it is. I mean, we have on the right hand, on the tritone.
We have a tritone. We have a what is the tritone? Sorry.
On the right hand, A D sharp.
Yeah. Okay, but I mean,
So
yes, we can.
okay. Oh no, shouldn't that be preferred? I don't know.
We should change it for other reasons, just to be a tritone. I mean, we should change it for you're in the right place. You're getting near, but not because it's a tritone. Actually, I mean, yes, 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 because it says 5 6 5. And you have a tritone. That means that that chord is a seventh. But I would change that D for another reason, actually, in the soprano.
Nothing.
The obvious.
I'm not sure. But what you say the D? I mean, you have two Ds. That's the thing. But also the tritone is not the tritone. The seventh is important because you have to be prepared the seventh.
Yep.
And the two leading notes, not good.
No good. No good. So, seventh, not prepared. That's fine. And then two leading notes. Thus creating, actually, two consecutive E and E, D and D, E and E. Here. Yeah, so that's not good. So we could do. Wow. Whoa! That was weird. My computer is not functioning very well. Welcome to my world. On my laptop. Now, can we do that, for example? Let's fix one problem at a time. Can we do that? Good enough?
Yes.
What should we do with this? Okay. Because we cannot prepare it. There's no A. Sorry, Garius?
Just go to the tonic. Oh no. I'll go to.
I say when in tonic, you refer the root.
My God, there's a tonic. Sorry. Sorry. No, I
Like,
won't do that. No.
like this.
I won't do that. No. I mean, I think it's allowed, but I won't do it because it's not the best. I will go to 2/5 because it's almost they are allowed because soprano. What's how do you call them? How do you call them?
Soprano or root fifth? What?
It's hidden fifth, which is not
Is a hidden.
It's fine, but
So you say this.
yes.
We'll do the same. So double the fifth of the chord. Then you have the leading tone. Yes. 6 5. Now it's not the seventh. Yeah. So just 6. Yeah. That's it. The computer is not responding. That's fine. You understand? Good. Very good. Okay. So 6. And here is you're going to say something.
No, just answer more, say more mistakes.
Let's give the pleasure to Laura. Laura, do you see anything that strikes your attention and say, "Uh-oh, this is not good"?
I don't know if it's right, but the very last chord, because there's a 5/7 before it, shouldn't the E be the octave higher because it's meant to jump a fourth? up rather than down as a resolution.
The B with the E, a fourth up instead of fifth down, you say?
Yeah.
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
No. I mean, E is a note that the bass can sing. The separation between bass and tenor is a compound fifth, which is the limit. So fine. And no, it doesn't have to go a fourth up. Yes, it's exactly the same. If you fourth up or fifth down, yeah, is enough. Actually, it's even better because you have the soprano going up, yes, and the bass going down, so that's creating a contrary motion. So, no, I wouldn't say that. I don't know if everyone's agreed with me. There you go. Another thing that's like actually stroke attention at the beginning. I say, well, you said, oh, that's really good, but it's not allowed.
The C natural.
Yes, exactly. Beautiful modal interchange in which, sounds so good. But no, not now. We're getting nearer. Yes, we're getting very near. But not now. Yes, not today. So the fourth. Yes. Yes. Very good. Georgios, you're going to say something. Or you was going to do the same thing.
Oh, I just noticed that the third. Wait, let me be sure what I'm going to say. Let me be sure what I'm going to say.
Yes.
I'm not sure actually. Wait. So C. So C. No, I don't have something to say. Damn it. Wait. No, I missed it. No, I thought something was wrong with the third chord, the fourth bar, but no.
Fine. Okay. It's fine. I would say this is pretty okay. Yes. Now, so we can move on to the second exercise. I do hope that we don't have any clash or anything. Okay. You have a little help here, by the way. Just saying. It is something that strikes your attention that says, are you sure about this? Remember, you're the teacher now, you have this, and then you receive this and say, okay, would these all be correct?
So on bar number 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here.
Oh,
Yes.
wait,
Yes, I give you one.
I know. So I know the A is good.
That's fine. Okay.
And then I don't know. I'm not seeing something clear. I'm missing stuff.
You're in the right place, eh? This didn't happen again. No, you're in the right place. Don't move from there. Yeah? Because there's something wrong with that chord. And it's not the preparation. The preparation is fine. Yes, you prepare from the previous note. Okay. Prepare is down to the third. Okay. Yeah, step down. Fine.
So maybe resolution with this note. Which
Yeah,
I
okay.
think because I don't know. So the A goes to the G.
Yes, it does.
That is good.
That's good.
The same and the left.
Something about the left.
Yes. We shouldn't go to
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yes, it's first of all, yes, this chord is in root position, shouldn't be root position, should be in inversion. What would be the bass note? The correct bass note?
we go to G.
Wait, G? This chord?
No, not that. Next one.
No, but don't go to the next one. Just don't go there. Just stay here. Stay there. You were doing okay, okay?
It is D sharp, no? So
Wait, why D sharp? No, it's D sharp the chord, the seventh of E major, which is the key, is D sharp diminished. Yeah?
mm,
And yes, it shouldn't be in root position. This shouldn't be here. Okay,
mhm.
first of all. So let's say that's, I don't know, if I do this, if I change like that, and say, okay, now we have the third. Would that be all? Would it be correct?
I don't think so. But I got lost.
Let me see, Georgios. She's lost.
So it is written first inversion, which it should be first inversion, but also problem is that two leading notes, which we don't want. And here we still have two leading notes, which we don't want. Also, can I carry on?
Yes, can.
So on the same one and the previous ones, and the previous one actually, and the next, no, this chord and the previous chord, the tenor and the alto are very far away.
Yes.
Even in the previous form, the F of the tenor is too far away.
The tenor and the alto.
And before you moved the note, still it was.
Still, it was, yes, because it was F here, A. It's more than an octave, yes. So what should we do with these notes? Anyone, huh?
You will have to change the previous chord now.
Exactly. So, I mean, if we do, for example, this, yeah, now it will raise more questions because also this previous chord, we just analyze this previous chord by itself. Let's say that we leave this here, okay? Just leave it.
Which,
Yep. Yes.
so the previous chord, you have to change it because also comes from a dominant. I mean, I don't even have to look why, but there are surely problems come from a dominant to the second. So we'll probably have to change it a lot. I'm sure the leading note doesn't resolve. The seventh, there's no seventh. I'm sure there will be problems. Let me see. See there. Two leading notes as well on the dominant. What's happening? None of them is resolving. What's happening? So
That's right. Error detection.
just
Side down. Bum bum. Whoa! Do you see? So what he's saying, Georgios, is two leading notes. You have a B, yes, here, so B in first inversion, but two leading notes, are none of them go to the tonic notes. And the other one is even worse because it jumps to a diminished fifth up. And also it has a huge distance, yes, from this alto soprano and alto soprano. Yeah, so that's a
we
mistake.
cannot do anything because the dominant will have to go the tonic, but before the seven, we'll need a second. So I'll change the dominant. I'll change the dominant. We will not have a dominant on the piece. That's a problem. I mean, that's not really a problem. That's kind of a problem.
What you say is you don't have a dominant of the piece that goes to the tonic, but
we have that third.
exactly. Well, another thing that you have kind of a we will never know if the student was very clever and say, well, but I have a B and an E there, and I have a
Which the
leading
inversion,
tone. Exactly.
which the inversion is not written on the third.
And it's not written, exactly. So whenever the student wants to be very clever or maybe to make too many mistakes for the student to be clever.
Let's stop.
No, go ahead.
So the second chord, the third chord. No, actually no. I was thinking the B confuses me a lot. The ABC, what is happening? Sorry, I thought it was the second version.
Yeah, because ABC is the.
Yeah, I don't like it.
As another, no, it's a system of the VRSM, which is A, equal position, B is first inversion, C is the second version, which has no meaning at all in music. We should disregard it forever. Yes, you're sorry, I had my tantrum, but it's okay, fine. Go ahead.
The second.
Well, we haven't finished about the third. Should we finish? I mean, this is a convincing ending. If we want centripetal forces, let's say, to be around.
Dominant.
Yes, I mean.
But then before the dominant, we cannot have the seventh. So we're trapped. All wrong. Sorry, student, all wrong.
All wrong, but bad student, bad.
Not bad. Just there's no way to fix it.
So that's why. Well, this was an increscendo. Okay, the first one's like, okay, we tweak some things. In this exercise, we have to rethink the whole thing. Yes. There's some things that we have to rethink. Yeah. Okay. Now, first. Laura, tell me.
Well, chord 3 sounded awful. Not the third chord, chord 3, the second to last chord.
This one?
Yeah. I feel like there's something wrong there.
Well, okay, let's see. Oops.
Awful. It was weird.
We don't say awful. That's bad. Chords have feelings. Okay. And we can say, okay, we can think about why it sounds like something's wrong, something's out of place. First of all, we are in E flat. The third of the E flat is, I mean, it says G minor, but Laura, what is going on?
Well, it's got an E flat.
Yeah,
it shouldn't.
No, it should. So, what would you do?
Change the E flat to a different note.
That might be.
Or I want to say a D.
Okay.
But that's not right. So the B flat.
Why is not right?
Because you don't double the fifth, right?
Well, it depends on the position that you want.
Okay, then keep the D.
Yeah, but let's review that. Okay, wait. Glorious.
Happens to be the leading note.
Yes, that's why. It's not because of the position of the note. Yes, I mean, it's true. It depends on if you are in first inversion, second inversion, full position. you're going to decide which note to treble. But in this case, as you said, is happens to be the leading tone, and happens to what happens if you put a D.
I mean, of course, parallel. But also before that, we also have two leading notes. And again, we finish with 3-1. What is the student thinking?
What's going on here? So first of all, yes, you could do this, you could do a G, yes. But like you said, we have to change this. Yes, we have to change. So
We
this,
put a tonic in 4-3 before. Because of the E flat.
the tonic in fourth.
It wasn't a G minor, it was E flat major 7th in second inversion. Which is
Yes, I mean the chord was like this,
like
but he put G minor third. But yes, what you said is right. I mean, it can be seen as a one, yes, like you said, like a tonic chord in first inversion, yes, with the seventh.
I like it. If there was a dominant coming, I would be fine with that. But they're not dominant. I don't like it anyway.
So no. And also because, well, according to the students, it was the third. Yeah. Okay, we can argue added 6, but we are getting into the new territories. Okay. That's again, yes. You're not supposed to know. No. Yeah. Research. High research. But yes, you have to leading notes. And that's a problem. Yes, because we support. I mean, to be fair, it's inversion. Not too bad. What would we do? And also, you have the A. How happy would you?
Doesn't get resolved.
Exactly. What is going on? That's that. Where should this note go, Laura? This one.
To the G.
Yes. The G. Exactly. Yeah. So, what should we do with this note? Good.
I say we leave it. But we change the top leading note to a 7th because it's prepared and can get resolved to the next chord. But then it's useless because it's third and does it anyway. But yeah, we can do that.
Like this.
Like
And then, we might do that. Maybe. Yes. So we make it a 7th. Prepared. Very clever. Bing. Yes. Very good. Very good. Now,
also, since we are that chord, first of all, why are there some Roman numerals on that system and some of the other system, which is okay, but I don't know how it works. Why are there some chords? I don't know how it works. Doesn't matter. That Roman numeral, the top one, top, yes, on that, yeah, it doesn't have the inversion, which it should have. Which I don't know how to make actually the 7th. We're looking at the 7th chord.
the 7th chord in which inversion?
The one we were talking about now, which would be the 7th.
Same thing. Same thing. Is you have in the first inversion of the 7th is the same as the dominant. We have 6, 5, 4, 3.
My brain, sorry. No, I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th bar. Yes.
This one.
Yes. On the bottom, he has put the inversion. On the top, he.
Ah, yeah, no, he didn't, yeah. He or she, I don't know.
I don't know.
Or it.
And and I don't know. I have no clue how to make inversion with the 7th on that top system? You put 7D.
Yes, you put 70. Yeah, you put this 70. Yes,
D,
yes.
D, wait,
D.
D. No, you ruined my life now. What? No, not the third inversion. It's first inversion, but second inversion.
No, if you put it in the third, well,
Second, 7, 7.
this should be B.
But it has a 7th. How do we mark the 7th?
Oh no, that's why I hate it. That's why.
There's no.
I know. Yes, there's no 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, it's just everything the same.
I cannot put the 7.
Yeah, no.
No?
I hate that. Yes, because it's for triads. That's it.
Yeah.
Then yeah, in well, I mean we're off topic, but you know we're done in the rabbit hole. So grade 6, 7, and 8 in ABRSM introduces the figure base as it is, as it is. So after grade 5, it's like, oh yeah, put A, put B, and then all the rules are, in grade 6 it's like, no, this you have to do this. All the rules like there should be and more. Baroque, hardcore, figure bass, everything. Yeah, it's okay, fine. So now to finish, yes, everyone. I mean, everyone will have to say something. From the first to the second chord, which movement of roots do we have? It is ascending, descending, or overskipping.
A movement of the root, you said, right?
Yes.
It
Another
is,
mistake.
No, I know, but we are. I know. Calm down. I know there are more mistakes, but we are running out of time. More mistakes, more needing. I know. I understand. Yes, that's the itchy brain I have when I get your your exercise, guys. It's like mistakes. I can't leave it like that. Yes, I know. It is. Yes.
I think it's overskipping.
Very good. Fantastic. Between the second chord and the third chord, Laura, what do we have?
It's overskipping as well.
The second to the third. Overskipping?
Yeah, because it's F and E flat.
Movements of the roots. Careful with that. Not the bass. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. So you have to know which are the chords, yes, the roots of the chords and how they move. Yeah?
Is it descending?
Standing, yes. Why is that?
Because it's the A flat down to the C. No. Yeah.
Are we looking at the same chord here? A flat? This one. This one is A flat.
Yeah.
F, A flat, F and C? Are you sure? Are you sure of that? A flat? No, D flat. F, A flat, F, C.
Yeah.
Sounds A flat major, yeah?
Yeah, but it's in second. I know I'm reading the B as if it's a as if it's a first inversion, meaning that the A flat would be the.
Yeah, I mean we're talking about a student that presented a lot of mistakes. I wouldn't judge this according to what the student wrote. just look at the notes, yeah, and try to figure out. F, A flat, F and C. Judge for yourself, okay?
I think I've confused her now because he thought before it was F, but then he told her the root, and now maybe she thinks the root is the bass, but the root is not the
Am I counting F to C? Yeah.
Yes, F and then C.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. F to C. Yes.
So it's descending.
Yes. And what's the movement of the root? because it's
The F to the C.
F to the C, which is actually,
The down.
exactly. Down. So F to the C is a fifth upward or a fourth downward. Anyhow, is the sound. Okay. Last but not least, these two. The last two, Georgios.
Second contains the first. Is what I think. So it is, the second is stronger. So it is, wait. How does this work? This confuses me, wait.
Wait, these two, right? So from here to here. Yes. Okay.
Wait, let me think how this works.
Think, don't worry.
When we go something that common. Oh my god, I want to find. I don't want to understand the heart. The common note becomes weaker. It was the root before. Now it's the third.
Yes.
I hope that means that we go weaker. Otherwise, my brain, I will have to twist it in so many ways. But I hope it means no. But then the next chord is stronger.
Yeah.
But sorry. My brain with this one.
Come on, catch a break. First of all, what's the movie of the root? Just tell me that, first of all.
The third down.
Yes.
I mean, that's not anything to me. The third down. What does it mean? When something is ascending hierarchically,
yes.
Is it the common note or is it the...
No, it's not the common note.
So if the common note is becoming weaker, the roots...
I mean, it's not about the common note. It's what it becomes.
And yet it is about the common note.
No, yeah, but it's not just, okay, common note. It's the common note, what it becomes. What is hierarchy on one chord and then hierarchy on the next chord.
It becomes the third. It becomes weaker.
Yes, exactly. So the root becomes the third. Yes.
But maybe that doesn't mean that it's a weaker... Maybe that means that we're going to a stronger chord. I'm not sure how to think of it. Are we going to a stronger chord, or is the common note becoming, or is the previous tonic becoming weaker?
No, when he says no, he says exactly. He says that always the king comes first. Remember? Yes. So it's either the root of the chord becoming the fifth, the root of the chord becoming the third. We have descending fifth or descending third, right? Now, just compare it with the other option. If you have an ascending third, what happens with the root?
Disappears.
Disappears. Whoosh. So when the root is still there, is ascending, yes, it's strong. When the root disappears, vanishes. Yeah.
I see.
It's
ascending.
You
know why the seconds are super strong?
Because the second is kind of we call an effect. It's an effect. Remember that he said it's compressed. Yes. Remember that he said when you serve certain progressions that are very, very obvious, and then you say, okay, I'm just going to put like the brief, the shorts off, and that's if it is a very strong effect, it should be scarcely used. Yes, that's right. It's kind of an effect. You say, okay, I'm just going from here to here.
What is he suggesting? Not natural.
It is suggesting, that's why, it is also very important to notice and to know that this is the explanation that he gives. I mean, it's just,
naturally, we always need a common note, and if we don't have, it's because we have suppressed something.
Yes, exactly. But that's the explanation that he gives. Yes, is a rule. Let's say this is something that is very commonly used in music, but nobody, or at least no treatise, tells you why. So this is his explanation. It doesn't have to be taken either literally or like chisel and stone. It has sense. It helps us to understand. It has a relation that his hypothesis, let's say, is that every single harmonic progression, every single thing that happens in harmony has a reason, physical reason in the overtone series. So he postulates that. He based his whole idea of the book in that. And how he develops the book is from centripetal, from centrifugal, from reinforcing the tonic to not reinforcing the tonic to go out. So that the logic of the book. But that doesn't mean that we have to follow it. Yes, it's just his explanation has certain logic, which we can say, okay, it has logic or not. Yeah, but yeah, not to be taken like the Holy Grail, or something. Yeah. Very well done, guys. This lesson has been a pleasure because we have reviewed everything. Yes, and the error detection is extremely useful, especially for you, because a teacher, you have to even like well, Yurius himself is more used to this thing because he already has yes, he has corrected himself harmony from other students. So he's more used to pick up, yes, things. But in the error detection is the best way to learn. Yes, it's not just about your